Pisces, thank you so much for joining me, you guys, for today's reading. I really appreciate you guys for being here, whether you're new or you're returning. But if you are new, hello, my name is Jeanette. Okay, y'all, let's jump on in. Let's see what's happening for you, Pisces. Do keep in mind, lads, that messages are general. Not everything is going to resonate for everybody exactly. If this happens to not resonate for you, do feel free to check your moon rising and or your Venus sign videos, as this are for all of those placements. Let's see. Also, keep in mind as well, it could be reading your energy, someone around you or someone that you're energetically attached to, Pisces. Events, time, energy, gender, all of these things are fluid, right? We're just peeping at a timeline here. Okay, and what else? That's it. Okay, let's jump on in. What's going on with Pisces? Going on for you, Pisces, basis of your situation here. A little bit of confusion, maybe some illusion here. Having many options. We've got the Seven of Cups. Let's get one more to go with that. So I feel here, Pisces, and I got to be honest, that I'm getting really heavy on the fantasy aspect of this card. Something about maybe not all of these options being exactly viable in reality here, okay? No shade, just mentioning what I see. Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So the basis of your situation here is you're not sure quite what's going to pay off. There could be some new endeavors. Maybe your current situation is not giving, or it's lacking in some way, or maybe it's taking from you in some way here, Pisces. Can't help but notice we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, I feel there's something here about wanting to get paid off or wanting to be paid back. But maybe our goals are a little bit skewed right now, or we're just not sure which way to go. What's your desires? What are Pisces' desires in the situation? Death card reversed. I heard, I don't want to say goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye. Okay, so Pisces, for some of you, the situation is maybe that you desire to stay in something here. Oh, if I could pick up the card. Death card reversed. Scorpionic energy here in your desires. I don't want you don't want something to end. You don't want it to transform. You don't want to say goodbye. You don't want it to die. But is this situation ever going to pay off? So maybe that's where this fantasy or this illusion is coming from. This like feeling I'm getting here, Pisces, that even if something isn't paying off, maybe you just really, really want it to work, or maybe you're exploring some avenues so that you don't have to let go of something or say goodbye to someone. Even if it doesn't give back to you, or it's lacking in some way. What's working with the Pisces? I don't want to say goodbye. Ah, so yeah, you're not ready to let go of something here. What's working with Pisces? What's working in Pisces' favor here, Spirit? Two of Wands working in your favor, darling. This is a path, love. An option between two paths. There's a journey here. I wanted to say afoot. There's a journey afoot. Excuse me. Clearly, life is the journey here that's afoot. And you have more than one option. There may be some fantasy here in regards to exploring those options. You're being presented here with another avenue, and it's working in your favor. What can you get more information on this Two of Wands, please, Spirit? What are this Two of Wands? Oh wow. Okay. Very clear. A new opportunity is now presenting itself, honey. I wonder if maybe you're even going to see it with this level of confusion. Should I stay or should I go? So working in your favor here, love. We actually have the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. You've been beaten up in this situation. I wonder why we continue in it or why we desire to stay in it. Ooh, working in your favor here, love. 8 of Swords. Interesting. And the 3 of Cups. Yeah, you are a little bit blinded here by fantasy. There's something you desire really, really strongly in the way of someone else or in a group here. Potential reconciliations. For some, maybe wanting to resurrect something that almost died or bring back something from the dead here. But the 3 of Cups is a celebration. Gosh, with this 8 of Swords, this is being mentally encased or imprisoned or entrapped in some way, Pisces. So I wonder here if your desires to stay in something, oh gosh, they're keeping you blinded. And it almost feels like here it doesn't matter how beat up we get, how something takes from us. It almost feels like here we need to break out of this imprisonment. And working in your favor is the fact that it's been this way, love. That it has trapped you. Your desire has trapped you in some way with someone. Gosh. But a new path is being presented to you, love. Oh my gosh. Okay, obviously you saw that. We have the Knight of Pentacles here and the 7 of Swords both coming in reverse. Gosh. I really want to say here, we're going to see if these pop back out, love, but I really want to say here something has to be noticed. What's working against you, Pisces? What's working against the Pisces? Holy cow, that's a lot. I did see the Lovers card go by, and I can't help but notice here, Page of Cups. Yeah, there's that Lovers. So I really want to say here, maybe your desire for love or for genuine love or to show someone love or to stay with somebody, to be like someone's ride or die, potentially has just been taken from you, love, okay? We have the Knight of Swords reversed and the 3 of Wands here, love. Now this is working against you. Your patience. Thank you, Spirit. Your patience here, and maybe you're holding back your tongue, darling, it's working against you. It really feels like here, love, you're willing to stick it out with somebody or in a situation that's not paying off, hasn't been, but there's some sort of blinding by illusion or fantasy going on. And some very, very deep love. I really feel here, Pisces, that you may be blinded by love at this time. Your patience to stick it out in a situation, to look on the bright side, even. I really want to say with this Knight here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, by the way. Gosh, but I want to say with this Knight of Swords coming in reverse, it almost feels like there's a lot you're not saying. There's a lot you're holding back, Pisces. But I'm also getting here, there's like a lack of acknowledgement as well. And it almost feels like for some of you, no matter how this person slings swords at you, no matter how they treat you, you stay in it or you stick it out. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could very well be a financial thing, right? This could have something to do with work. For some of you, but it feels like you're willing to stay and get beat up over it, love. You're willing to sacrifice almost too much. I would get one more for your desires. I know we already passed that, but I gotta backtrack a little. And maybe that's part of where we're at too here, Pisces. Do you need to backtrack a little? Woo, in your desires. Okay, we have the Tower in reverse, the King of Wands reversed. I feel like you really want the fighting to stop. If there's fighting going on, Ace of Pentacles here, love. And that Seven of Swords that we saw in reverse. Oh, I feel like you are just wanting to ignore some very, very obvious truths. For some of you, it's presented information here in the physical world. There's like a paper trail. Maybe some messages are being found, or something is becoming very obvious. But in your desires, it's like we're willing to overlook someone's dishonesty, very obvious dishonesty. And like gain a false opportunity or look on the bright side for something or bypass something or overlook something here, Pisces. Now I did shuffle our King of Wands here, or I'm going to be shuffling our Tower card in reverse and our King of Wands here in reverse back into the deck, darling. But the King of Wands reversed, he's a stubborn guy. He's angry, frustrated. So for some of you, this brings on a level of vibration within you that I feel like you're like really trying to ignore. Because your desire to keep it in your life and to overlook it just to make it nicer than what it is. That's what's even keeping this alive to begin with. Like if it wasn't for you putting the blinders on purpose, purposely holding your tongue, holding back your thoughts, not trying to fight with somebody who may really want to keep fighting with you. And your desire to keep sticking it out and overlooking something is what keeps biting you in the butt or creating this situation where it just takes from you, love. What is the outcome? Whew. Pisces. You have a new opportunity. There's a new path. The fact that this has been what it is the proof is in the pudding. That's what's working for you. It's almost like this is motivation to go away, to get a new job, to get a new person, to start something new, to take a different avenue. Oh gosh, why am I totally worried about flipping this over right now? And I shouldn't have been. Look at that. So here there's some sort of false worry, okay? With this Ten of Pentacles, this is your outcome, love. There's something here about having it all. Your outcome is having it all. I really feel like that comes with a wise decision or a new avenue, a new endeavor, a new action, a new path, love. Woo! I'm still nervous. I almost feel like here, what do we have to sacrifice to obtain this Ten of Pentacles? I feel here, darling, you're being presented with a path that could lead to this, but we don't want to move from where we're at in some way, Pisces. More on the outcome, Spirit. Thank you. We don't want to move from where we're at here. Cancerian energy, it's very hard to obtain the next level of success or victory if we're refusing to move. I heard car trouble. For some of you, could have car trouble at this time. Two of Cups reversed. See, I'm telling you, Pisces, like the fact that something's not working out leads to something that will eventually, you know what I mean? But it's new. It's something new. We can't keep going backwards to the same old thing that didn't work. Some of you guys just desire being strategic in the situation, waiting it out. Oh, did you see that? A miracle is near. Pisces, a miracle could be near here for you, love. But I really want to say that it's a miracle that may require at this time a level of truth that you're not yet willing to see or capable of seeing because your desires want to keep you in this situation with somebody. Or your desires to obtain something with some partnership. You Your desires to obtain something with a person or a partnership. This is what's keeping you in a situation that has not been playing to your benefit. Whew, okay, Pisces. Okay, let's give her one of these. Boom, 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 boom. Irreconcilable differences. That is our underlined energy. Oof. This is screaming at me right now with that Knight of Swords reversed. Irreconcilable differences. Can't get on the same page with someone, and yet we stay hoping we can have a Ten of Pentacles, have a legacy with them. That's very, very interesting here, Pisces. I wonder, are you aware of how much sacrifice you're making here? Round 2, yeah. We keep going round 2, 3, 4, 5. How many cycles have you been with this endeavor here, Pisces, this person? Stand still. I feel a stalemate. Normally with standstill, it's a very heavy hitting piece of advice where normally normally spirit would be saying here, stand still, pause, and reflect. Yet I feel in your situation, Pisces, that this has been biting you in the butt the whole time. So what I'm getting out of this is that you are purposely standing still in a situation that's not benefiting you. Gosh, what can Pisces do, Spirit? What can Pisces do? We have winter here. There is a reflection. Winter, no, you could be dealing with somebody here born in winter. Pisces, I believe you're more on the spring side. Winter, spring. Um, but that's definitely about reflection here. There's also a level of maybe things are growing cold or have gone cold. Ew, I heard a piece of me has died. Oh man. All because we don't want to say goodbye to something. Pisces. If it's like that, if it's that heavy for someone out there, love, you're in my prayers. Maybe a final decision is needing to be made. What are we willing to put up with? How far are we willing to go? How many years will it take to learn the same lesson here, darling? We have adjustments are needed. Adjustments of path to get off the merry-go-round here, Pisces. Adjustments of reflection. How much have you received in this? Let's get a couple more out for you, love. I feel we're really being emphasized here upon the choice to take a new path that's been presented to you. Setback. For some of you, there is some sort of time constraint where a final decision is needing to be made in a certain amount of time. And if not, it's almost like we miss the boat to get off the merry-go-round, you know? So I do feel like a tick-tock sort of energy here. This almost like pressing on the universe because you've already taken so much time in this cycle. And it's almost like, well, are we going to go again? We're going to go again? Or are we getting off the ride now, Pisces? Spring, you got winter and spring. Now that's more of your energy for me. That's the way I view you. But you could be full on with somebody who was born in the midst of the winter or the spring. We have untrustworthy individual here. But with spring talks about new growth. In the winter, things die off. They get cold and bleak and sad, and in the spring, there is new life. So there's a need here to be patient with yourself, Pisces, on this new adventure, if you choose to take it, that's being presented to you. The way that you would support this person or the way that you stuck it out in this situation or with this person. You know what I mean? Like, it's time for you to be just as patient with yourself on the new endeavor, moving away from this energy off the merry-go-round as it was with you staying in it and as patient as you were with someone. Okay, now you got to be that patient with yourself. For some of you, you just know you are dealing with an untrustworthy individual, and yet we have this energy of maybe not wanting to plant new seeds away from them, not wanting to get on with it, love. Springing into action away, honestly. I'm really being drawn to the S's here. Let's get one more for you, Pisces. Giving energy. Let that sink in, baby. You've been giving and giving and giving and giving. When is it gonna pay back? When are you gonna get paid back, love? You gotta come to terms with some things, darling. Coming to terms. There's a miracle here that could be in the way of impeccable timing. Ooh. Yeah, Pisces, you've been giving to something, and I feel like it's time now to choose you, love. Before we reap any more setbacks. I mean, like, something here needs to be done because if you are dealing with someone who's so obviously untrustworthy, if they've left a paper trail for you to find, I mean, evidence is evidence. Sacrifice, how much do we have to give? Choose you this time, Pisces. Choose you. Make that choice. Make that choice, baby, for your greater good. Okay, Pisces? Get off the merry-go-round for your greater good, love. There could very well be a two of pentacles, or sorry, a 10 of pentacles here waiting in the future, but I don't think it's going to be with this person or this situation that you are currently in, and that maybe this is how you're viewing it. This is what's going to lead to my 10 of pentacles. But I really don't think that that's what Spirit is highlighting to you here, love. Something has been difficult. It's kicked your butt. You've put a lot of time and effort and love into something, and you continue to love something or somebody, but it just takes from you. So what I'm getting here is choose you, baby. Choose you. And then the right person will come along eventually. And then you can have with them what you can actually have alone. That's hard to explain. You can incorporate a new person into what you already have. But it's almost like you've got to grow this away from somebody else that you're currently dealing with. All right, Pisces, in order to have that. Gosh, I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you gain some clarity. Just know I'm here. I'm praying for you, loves. And until I see you next time, take care, Pisces. Stay well. Do like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until I see you next time, peace, love, and light.